just whilst you're back, we wanted to talk to you just about your journey through the academy here at Ross County. Give us your kind of earliest memories about your first sessions here in Dingwall.
Probably go back to under 12s with probably Differs and that. Went away to, probably the first memory was probably going away to Orkney. We 7-side tournament. We won, beat Cali in the final, so that's probably the earliest memory, but that was a good one.
And you know, over the years you spent such a long time within the academy here at Ross County. What was the process like for you? Were there key moments that you look back on now and you say, that was points where I felt like I was progressing, I was stepping up?
I think definitely the jump from 15s to 17s, when you jump 2 age groups, was tough. I remember my first game for under 17s with Richie and Jim, and I struggled and got taken off and realised that there was a heavy jump and needed to progress quicker, and obviously I did, but definitely that jump from 15s to 17s and then 17s to reserve football is tough. And
during that process, is it something that you learn a lot about yourself as a person as well as being a footballer?
Yeah, definitely. It's hard work. You've got to put in sessions and then gym sessions afterwards. You've got to put in more than the other people in front of you, the age group above you. You're looking at, if you're in the 15s, what's the under 17s left back doing or whatever, and thinking, oh well, I need to be doing that and more. Ross County's got one of the best facilities in Scotland without doubt, so there's no real excuses for, you know, you've got the best coaches, the best facilities, you know, you've got everything at your disposal, so, you know, there's no real excuses for complaining about facilities or complaining that we're up in the Highlands or whatever, because this is state of the art and everything's as good as it can be. There was a big jump from 18s to reserves because you were playing against men, but I felt like I was ready. I'd played the season before that. I was played a couple games with the reserves and did well and felt like, you know, this is my level and I can go and push on. So I think that always the first few games are hard, but once you I think I settled into that reserve football environment well and just kicked on really.
Did you expect things to move so quickly for you as they did, from 18s to reserves to first team regular here in
No. I think coming back in last year at the start of pre-season, it was Stuart had obviously identified that he was going to bring in another left back, and obviously that came in with Carlo coming in, but obviously he picked up injuries and, you know, I started the season well, so everything just came as a big shock, and I kind of took it in my stride. So I don't really think about it too much, because obviously, well, some would say I got a bit lucky, but you know, COVID happened and stuff like that, and Ket's put massive trust in me, and you know, I'm thankful for that he did, and just been great in it.
It's very easy to sit here and talk about, you know, you and your journey. I also want to touch on your family, because your family have been very, very supportive of you through the whole process, through the whole time you've been at this club as an 8-year-old right through to an 18, 19-year-old. Explain how your family have been right behind you through that whole journey.
Well, just everything from taking me to training every day, and well, I know we only live 5 minutes up the road, so I could have walked, but taking me to training every day, and you know, coming to watch every game from under 13s right through to reserve football last year, and obviously they got to watch a couple of games when the fans got back in this season, and I can't thank them enough really. They've been right by my side through the lows and the highs right through the academy, so they've been unbelievable.
In the past, you know, year to 18 months, this past couple of weeks that you've been home is probably the first time you've had to really breathe since you were thrown in at the deep end last year and did so well in the first team. You spent a lot of time on the golf course, you spent a lot of time, you know, at home. Have you had time to think about how far you've come in such a short space of time?
A wee bit. you kind of have to maybe pinch yourself from where you were last year. I didn't expect to be where I am now, but that's football, I suppose. You know, I'm not stopping now. I kind of have to kick on and play. Well, I haven't played for Coventry yet, so that's my aim this season, is to go and play in their first team.
As we were walking up to do the interview, you bumped into Stephen Ferguson, our chief executive, who was head of youth during your time in the academy. There's people like Gordon Duff that have been in the academy for a long time. These guys have all played a massive part in your journey. Yeah, definitely. All the coaches have, right through 13s to reserves to first team. Obviously Fergie and Duffers have worked with me the most. Fergie's been there since I came into the academy, so he's known me since I was a wee boy. And obviously, you know, Richie Britton and Jim Kelly probably are the other two that helped me so much, and obviously Don, from when I came in full-time to that full-time environment, and they helped me so much. Josh, thank you for spending some of your leave with us today. We wish you all the best for next season. We look forward to seeing you back in Dingwall hopefully soon. Cheers, Dale.